My name's GuyKesTV and I've been a professional bike and kit reviewer for nearly 25 years on one brand who I've been really lucky to be supported from pretty much from the start are Gore. I mean, in fact, I think this jacket, very early Windstopper fleece with this, Windstopper membrane, I think I got sent in about 1997 and looking a bit tatty in places, but otherwise still going strong. But the wrists are a bit short and tight, but so they've definitely moved on. And anyway, I'm waffling on. So, but when I get a box through from Gore, it's always one of the highlights of my year, purely because these guys know so much about protecting you from the elements and keeping you comfortable when you're riding. They're a household name, Gore-Tex, and their products, they kind of ebb and flow in terms of fashion, whether they go a bit Euro and stuff like that. They're probably not the #1 brand in terms of sort of logo and lust for mountain bikers, but in terms of performance, there's pretty much no one can top them. Anyway, I am waffling on. It's not meant to be an advert, it's a talk through. But he says, going straight into a jacket I absolutely love. Wear this so much for kind of like fast mountain biking, gravel biking, road biking. I mean, it's now called the Windstopper Pro jacket. It actually started off as the Alp X, which is a mountain bike kind of all-round wind shirt, just fast-moving top. As the name suggests, it's Windstopper paneling, and then with light material across the back here, just to keep it really breathable. A lightweight, stretchy jersey. So fairly close fitting. You're going to look a little bit geeky if you go to a bike park in this, but you've got 3 pockets at the back, plus a little zipped valuables pocket there as well. You've got silicone grippers all around the base. It's a dropped hem. That's why it works so well on the road or for gravel. Then you've got full length zip at the front, and then you've got another pocket here. Relatively small pocket for phone essentials like that. And as you can see, the seams on the upper part of the the seams here are welded seams, so it's not fully sealed, and because it's a mixed fabric, it's obviously not classed as waterproof. But these Windstopper panels really are very, very good at sort of shrugging off showers and obviously keeping the wind out. So even though it's a really, really light garment, it's, I'm happy wearing one of these with the base layer down to about 5 degrees. And then, if it gets hot, you've got these reversible you've got these removable sleeves, which is obviously something they started using on the Phantom, which is still going in a sort of, this is the sort of heavier weight equivalent of this jacket. But those just pop off, and then underneath you've got these little mini sleeves. So it's basically a weather protected short sleeve shirt, and that's what makes it so versatile. I mean, I've got a pale blue one which I've probably worn loads in videos recently, but they do other colourways as well. I think they do black, or just check the website. I've got a lot to get through in this box, so I haven't remembered the colours. But yeah, Windstopper Pro jersey, $199.99. Sounds expensive, but you will not believe how much you wear this if you're kind of an active, high output, fast moving rider on mountain bike, road, gravel, wherever. That is just such a good garment for pretty much any weather, from like I say, from about 5 degrees up to about 15, just from the versatility. And then you've got this beauty, the latest version of the Shakedry jacket. Shakedry's been around for a few years now. Totally revolutionary fabric. Basically, it takes the face fabric off the Gore-Tex membrane, so there's no protection on this. There's no, there's no DWR layer or no ripstop. So these are pretty fragile pieces of kit. I've put some holes in these, let's be honest. So keep it, for road biking or for gravel riding, if you're not going to be thrashing through bushes or anything like that. They don't last well if you treat them roughly. But they've really, really worked on the cut. The first ones that came out, they kind of went for the whole minimalist vibe, and to be honest, they were a little short. and they didn't really give the coverage that they were after. They were kind of a hybrid. They did do a running one and a bike one, but they were a bit too much of a hybrid. So now you've got a longer hem, and on this stretch version, I mean there's several versions, but this stretch version you've got these stretchy side panels now, and also you've got stretch panels across the back, and effectively across your shoulder blades there. So the fit is, I mean, I've had a quick try on of these previously, not this one, literally just got this out of the box, but I've had tried this jacket on briefly before, and the fit is absolutely excellent. I mean, still super light jacket, you know, very minimalist in terms of features. You've just got that one pocket on the back, which it will that pocket will eat the jacket if you want to really pack it down into pocket sizing. And but it's the performance of this jacket. So they've sorted the fit now, and again there's a little bit more elastication in the sleeves as well, because the previous versions used to be really tight. If you had any amount of forearm, you could actually get, you know, when you put arm warmers underneath them, they were pretty damn tight. They're a really specific roadie cut. So this is slightly more forgiving, slightly more mobile cut, but also more figure hugging, so more aero as well. And then you've got, you know, a nice stand-up collar, and then just a little bit of backing on there for comfort. But I mean, this is the fastest breathing fabric that Gore do. I reckon it must be one of the fastest breathing fabrics that anyone does. And just the way you can just sit there, however much it rains, and just watch the water just bead off. I mean, that's why it's called a shake dry. You literally, if the rain stops, you just, you know, you shake your arm and the water droplets just fly off. I mean, like any jacket, it will eventually get through somehow. You will get damp in the end, but just the fact it breathes so well and protects so well just makes it super versatile as long as you look after it. So that is, you know, these aren't cheap. This technology isn't cheap. So this is a 280 quid jacket, give or take a penny. And they've also a fancy Cancellara version, which they brought out on this, which has slightly more stretch material around the base, and monogram, and comes in a fancy blue colour, which we'll be seeing some more of the Cancellara kit later. But yeah, Gore have basically teamed up with Fabian Cancellara and done some signature stuff. But in terms of kind of, you know, if you're going out into the weather, into the rain a lot, or just if it's windy and cold, you know, yes, it's expensive for a shell jacket, but it performs so well. You know, it breathes so well, it temperature regulates so well naturally. Then, you know, you are going to get your money worth from that. You know, I know all my mates who bought them have been like, yeah, okay, that was a stinger to pay for, but it's been well worth it. And then if you want something a little more mountain bike styled, or even, you know, I mean, this is kind of a casual cut enough to walk the dog in without looking a weirdo. This is the C5 Trail Hooded Packlight jacket. So Packlight Plus, to be specific on this jacket, is one of the tougher, more ripstop fabrics that Gore do. So it's a good durable jacket. It's designed, you know, the pocket arrangement and everything is designed to work with a backpack. So, you know, it'll take some rough and tumble of this. If you're worried about getting a shake dry and you do a lot of mountain biking, you're probably much better getting a Packlight jacket like this. I mean, it's not completely Packlight. You've also got some active Gore-Tex as well. So that's the fastest breathing, lightest version of the 3-layer Gore-Tex. So, you know, again, I've never used to wear like waterproof shell jackets a lot, but it was so minging the back end of last year. I started using, you know, I used to always use Windstopper, just kind of rely on the kind of heat coming out and the warm, wet coming in and kind of balancing them out. But took this up to Scotland in January, did a miserable mission over Torridon, and it was absolutely fantastic. I mean, it properly saved my mate Ryan. Wasn't so lucky, wasn't so well equipped, and he had a grim time up there. But this thing, you know, superb protection. As you can see, it's got a full hood. It's got a little volume adjuster on the back of the hood there, just a little single cinch there, so it'll sneak under your helmet. It's got a little mini peak there as well. But again, it's still a really lightweight jacket, and then it's just got that little chest pocket there for your phone or your valuables, whatever. And then two more sort of high hand pockets if you're just using it as a casual jacket. But yeah, again, still super light, easy to pack away, and for such, you know, for a durable jacket, it's really breathable, as you'd hope from Gore-Tex. And it comes with the Gore-Tex Guaranteed Dry guarantee, keep you dry. Oh, sorry, I'm juggling this one here. A detail I hadn't picked out before. You know, just little things like the way the cuffs are kind of extended there. It's almost like a peak on the cuff. So that'll just come down over the back of your hand there, and just the little details like that. I mean, I've actually been to Gore in Germany and kind of stood in their rain tower and everything like that and seen all the testing facilities they have. You know, these guys have become a household name for, you know, ultra protection, weatherproof fabrics. And, you know, they deserve that reputation. Their stuff is absolutely superb. So again, great foul weather jacket that's still really, really comfortable to wear and really durable too. And then we're on to a couple more useful pieces of kit. These are the Packlite trousers. So again, Packlite Plus, so this, you know, durable, fully waterproof fabric. I mean, this is pretty minimalist. So, you know, there's no... Are there any pockets on here? No, can't see a pocket on here, but, you know, nice multi-panel cut around there, a little bit of reflective detailing. I think there's a... Yeah, there's some zip and some press studs on the base there, so you can just pop them in a bit tighter if they're flapping into your chain or just flapping about too much. It's a pre-articulated knee cut, so hopefully that'll pedal really well on the bike. And again, they're just super light, so you know, you can pack them just in case the weather looks like it's grim. If you're heading into the mountains or the forecast is just a bit miserable, you can stick them in your pack. You can even stick them in a bum bag or a pocket and then whip them out if you need to, but they're breathable enough that you can wear them all day as kind of a windproof insulating layer. Anyway, although to be fair, you know, it's only a single layer Gore-Tex across your arse, so if you're riding day in, day out in really, really gritty conditions, I'd probably choose something tougher and something cheaper, to be honest, as well, because those are $179.99, so not a cheap set of trousers. And then this is the this is basically the same thing, but with less leg, which I believe you call a pair of shorts. So again, Packlite Plus, really nice multi-panel cut, and again, you know, you've got a very similar sort of peaked detail there on the knee of the short as you had on the cuffs of that Packlite jacket. And obviously, you know, nice colour match as well. Why am I pointing something on the floor? You can't see. And obviously a nice colour match there, so you know, when you're out riding, yes, and you're nicely protected, you are still going to look good on the bike. And again, soft waistband there with silicone grippers on it, and then a little drawstring. And I think these, yeah, these do get a pocket. A pocket, two pockets. Yeah, it's just a little side pocket there, and probably, let's just see. Are they gonna? Yeah, I reckon with that label on, that's going to eat itself. So, yeah, that's going to pop in there. And again, you know, just really good pocket size protection for a bit of warmth, bit of splash protection. Again, not the most durable. If you want a waterproof set of shorts for going bike parking in, don't be looking at these. These are much more your kind of cross-country adventure or even gravel kit to use when you need it to, rather than just living in them day in, day out. Get something more durable than those. But again, super light and $129.99. I mean, these are 113 grams. I mean, memory's actually coming back to me now. It's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning, so I'm struggling a bit here, but some of the information is coming back into my brain. So these are 113 grams the short, and these trousers are 172 grams. And have I said what the price is? 180 for the trousers, 130 for these trail shorts. Oh, and the jacket is 230, and it comes in 3 colours. So, moving on, before I forget, we are now, it's summer soon. I mean, obviously it's just started raining, so I'm delighted to get that rain kit in. But we haven't had a classic season, which is obviously where Fabian Cancellara made his name. Spartacus, you know, a hero for many, just for being the guy, for going big, going attacking off the front. And these are the shorts he thinks that we should all wear. I mean, there are some features that have moved across from Gore's previous shorts. You've still got that Windstopper cup on the front there, so you've got a bit of chill protection where you might feel it most. But the way the sort of bibs are cut is a lot squarer than normal. You can see it's quite a square waist there. But you've got, you know, a little stretchy gripper on the side there. So I'll be interested to see. I mean, I've worn Gore bib shorts as kind of my go-to distance and performance short for years now. So I'll be interested to see how that new cut sits. Got a little radio pocket in the back so they can tell you if you're pulling away from the peloton, or, you know, put your phone in there and have your own little race fantasies if you want to. It's a, as you would expect for Fabian, it's an absolutely top of the range pad. It's the 3D Expert Race Pad. So, you know, pre-formed gel pad. There's that Windstopper layer again. It's a multi-fabric cut, so you've got this kind of lightweight cut on there with a little bit of reflective detailing, and these are actually designed to have a slight compression to them, so they kind of compress your muscles slightly, which is designed to reduce fatigue, reduce the amount they shake around, and improve your performance, which you would hope they would, because these beautiful blue trousers, well, not trousers, shorts, come in at $229.99, or you can have them without the little Fabian Cancellara logo and in black, rather than this very nice Orbit blue, which seems to be very much a theme with Gore this year, for $219.99. And of course, if you've got the Fabian Cancellara top, if you've got the Fabian Cancellara shorts, I should say, you want the Fabian Cancellara top. So again, lightweight, slight compression fit on them, and you know, there's some lovely detail here. You've got this little septagonal, actually, to commemorate his 7 classic wins. That's a little rubber detail there on the zip, and you've got this shiny ribbon kind of zip back in there. You've got a soft gripper all around the back. You've got the same zip and detailing there on this little valuables zip. On the little valuables pocket rather. Classic 3-pocket design at the back, and again, just premium quality right the way through. You know, it's Gore's best sort of performance fabric, and you can see there's a lighter mesh sort of panel underneath on the sides there, and then you've got reflective detailing all the way up. So even though it's quite a dark sort of stealthy colour, you've got some nice visibility detailing there, and in the dots that are on the sleeves as well. So, you know, again, you know, Gore have really kind of gone to town on this one. It's a beautiful premium jersey, and that comes in at $179.99, or you can get the race jersey, which basically has all the same tech but without the Cancellara monogram and the colourway, for $159.99. But if you want something a little cheaper but with kind of a very similar look, but not the same fabric tech, etc., there's another Cancellara jersey which comes in at $79.99. So hardly a bargain, but you know, still a lot more affordable than the top end kit. But moving on to the mountain bike side, just a couple of pieces here. This is the C5 trail jersey. Again, you know, lightweight, super stretchy. It's a fabric they've been using for a couple of years now. Just really nice feel against the skin, pretty lightweight. I have found it tends to snag a bit. You know, again, be careful on bushes and thorns. And actually there's a little pull in it already there, and all I've done is get it out of the packet. I mean, my hands aren't the most forgiving of surfaces, but you know, it's one for kind of performance and enjoying the summer vibes rather than rolling around on the flooring. But again, really nice lightweight jersey, and that is $59.99. Sorry, it's $54.99 for the short sleeve one, but there's also a 3/4 length sleeve and a full length sleeve in a range of different colours, and they're $59.95. And then almost last, we have these put them on the right around C5 trail shorts. Again, I use the their sort of top spec shorts a lot. You'll have seen them like a bright pale blue short, which has a load of zips and features and ventilation on them. These are a simpler cut. You've still got some perforation there for a bit of inner thigh aircon. You've still got leg pockets here, and then hand pockets here and here. A couple of press studs, zip fly, soft gripper at the back, stretchy panel there, and then you know, a nice broad waist closure there to sink them all in. And these, so even though, you know, and But, you know, again, reflective detail on the back there. And this nice kind of powder blue colour, which is, you know, definitely what they're going for on the palette this year. So really nice, lightweight. These will be fast breathing. You know, typically knowing what the fabric's like from Gore and recognising them from other products, it'll be fast breathing. It'll dry really quickly, and these are, you know, these are really durable shorts. You can put a lot of miles into these before they start to look like they're worn out. You know, you're looking at several years lifespan for a set pair of shorts like this, which makes the $89.99 price a little more bearable. And also, if you're a little on the larger side, they come from small through to XXXL in 3 different colours. So yeah, pretty much everyone could probably fit into these shorts and have a splendid ride in the process. Doing it again, aren't I? I presume I have had very good experience over the years in Gore bikewear baggy trousers, so I'm just throwing that out there. Those will probably wear really, really well, and you'll probably see me use them a lot. And then finally, Gore C3 Cancellara socks, because no outfit is complete without being a bit of sock doping on the bottom end of it. So again, Gore socks, I use them a lot, and these have a really nice that septagon detailing again. So oh, and they look a decent length actually. So yeah, a nice mid-length for the ankle. Again, you know, pretty conservative colour, but I think those are going to look pretty fine on the yellow. Anyway, that's probably gone on for a long old time, but thank you to you guys for bearing with me. Obviously, thanks very much for Gore for sending this kit in. I'll be looping back. I mean, some of it, like I say, I've already ridden in and I already rate extremely highly. Like that C5 trail jacket, like the Pro Windstopper top, and I can imagine this stretch Shakedry is going to become, certainly as the weather's turned again now, this is going to be an absolute staple for getting the miles in, whatever the weather, on road and gravel. And I'm looking forward to getting out in this kit as well, especially the fancy Cancellara stuff. So thank you very much to Gore for sending that in. Thanks to them for their support over the years. I'll be looping back. It's all heading for the floor. I'll be looping back around and giving you test feedback on the fresh gear, and obviously I'll be bringing in kit from other brands as well along the way, and I'll be using them in the videos as I create them. So you're going to see all that stuff again. I'm just putting it down there before I drop it all. Thank you very much for watching. If you're not already subscribing, please subscribe, click for notifications so you know when the next videos are coming up. If you really like what I'm doing on the channel, please consider joining these excellent folk who support me on a monthly basis and get early, extended and exclusive cuts that you won't normally see on YouTube. That's done through the Patreon subscription site for about the price of a cup of tea and a biscuit every month. Anyway, I've been GuyKesTV. I'm GuyKesTV, and I've been lucky enough to be looking forward to testing a whole stack new of Gore's new Summer 2020 kit. Thank you very much.